Hi friends, this is your pal Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about American politics, and I specifically want to talk about um, Chelsea Fagan. She's a financial guru right here on YouTube. I'm absolutely fascinated with her, and I want to talk about what she said in her "Everybody Wants to Be a Villager." Everybody wants a village. Nobody wants to be a villager video. Absolutely fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Like just absolute banger content. Um, and it's a really interesting subject. So let's jump into it. And I want to talk about what she said, and then I want to talk about the the key turn on it. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So first of all, she's doing this video because she is bringing out a new book and she's bringing out a new platform of content on her financial guru channel. So first of all, she is legit a full-on financial guru. But like everybody else today, like every other major creator today, they all want to talk about something other than what they're famous for talking about, right? And so what she wants to talk about right now is she wants to talk about hosting people at your house, right? And you might think, well, why does a financial guru want to teach other people how to host people at their house? Well, she's saying that it's an art that's being lost, the ability to be a hostess or a host. So she wants to help people with this, which I think is really interesting. And I agree with her, extremely needed, right? And so the first thing she does is she starts talking about third spaces. Third spaces, what? So this gets interesting. So she immediately starts talking about the loss of third spaces. Bling, bling, blah, 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 right? Like Q, NYT, WSJ thought piece on the loss of third spaces. Everybody's talking about it, right? So she does the same thing. But here's what she said that was different. So first of all, she's doing this to say, we need to start building community and coming together as human people. Well, what does she do to get there, right? Well, she says, well, one of the third spaces that we used to have was churches. People spent a lot of time in churches, and churches served as extremely powerful, extremely effective third spaces. And one of the reasons why it was, and she said third spaces need to be low cost or no cost, right? That's interesting. First of all, I don't know what churches you've been to, but churches are not exactly low cost or no cost. What they're actually asking for is 10% of all your money, right? Which is going to go to God. They're not, just, roping you over to, it's not a rope-a-dope. Like there's a legitimate ask, but I don't know about churches being a low cost or no cost space, right? Like that's different. Okay. So, but they were extremely powerful, extremely effective, low cost or no cost spaces, right? And then she says, but guess what? It's great. She has said, it's actually a good thing that organized religion is on the downslope. I'm like, what? Like you trying to unify people and you be telling everybody that it's good that religion is ending? Hey, I think you need to check your facts there, lady, because frankly, we ain't getting beat, right? So first of all, I am on the religion side. I've been going to church since I was literally 4 years old, started in a Baptist church, and I'm still in a church today, okay? And frankly, y'all's atheists and agnostics, you ain't putting up nothing, right? Yes, we are on the downslope. So it's time for you guys to start putting up. What do you put up? Jack all of nothing. You have no points, okay? You're right. Like churches are now on the downslope as a third space. So now it's on you, atheists and agnostics, who worked real hard to shut down our stuff. So it's now on you to replace it, and you ain't putting up nothing. There we go. Okay, next, right? Next, she said, okay, the other place where that is a third space is sports, and in America, that's pro football, right? And she said, but the problem is, she said, pro football is arguably the ethically most problematic sport there is. I'm like, what? Like, you are talking about community. You are talking about bringing people together. And you start this discussion about wanting to be a village and having people come in to be villagers. and you are offending massive quarters of American society, just like throwing verbal jabs out the gate. Like, what? Like, and okay, now, do I think so? Is she wrong? No. First of all, she's wrong on her points, right? But why is it not wrong to alienate people literally while you are asking people to unify? Well, here's the kicker, right? All right, you got your blah, blah, blahs out there, right? You got your people who are going to, talk about whatever subject and are going to yakety yak about the same junk you've heard from 15 other creators. That's why I listen to Chelsea Fagan. She's not an echo chamber. She has real unique thoughts, right? And so she's giving real unique thoughts. And this is what I try to do, right? And it is extremely difficult. And one of the reasons why is if you are actually thinking and you are moving and you are shaking, you have momentum in today's society, and you're actually giving real commentary in real time on real subjects, you know what's going to happen? Let me warn you. Let me warn you what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen is you are always going to be on a razor's edge between being right and wrong, because the difference on the innovation spaces is extremely small, right? So she genuinely wants to unify people. But because she actually has some things to say that you haven't heard before, she is absolutely on the outs and is highly likely to offend almost any regular person. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. So I think it's fascinating that she did this, and I am absolutely fascinated that she is literally talking about unifying people at the same time she's saying things that are absolutely alienating. And I think it's because she has genuine real-time commentary. And when you're doing that, you're on a razor's edge of being 100% right or highly offending people. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.